A new children's book celebrates the Verde River and the wonders and natural beauty of the Verde Valley. The book is titled On the Verde River and is designed to introduce young readers to life along one of Arizona's most wild and scenic habitats. The book's author, Phoebe Fox, and the book's illustrator, Jim Fox, join us now. Good to have you both here. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Phoebe, we're going to start with you. Give me a better definition of On the Verde River.
Well, On the Verde River takes you through a day and introduces you to animals and plants and trees and different things that you can experience on the Verde River. There are rabbits hopping and otters splashing and a little family who's come to visit and spend the day and watch the stars come out.
And now this is a children's book, correct? What kind of age is involved here?
I would say it's best for 8 and under, but the back is full of fun facts. So I've had a lot of adults tell me that they like having the book to learn more about the Verde Valley.
I was going to say, I think it's interesting just about the Verde River and the Verde Valley. Jim, as far as illustrating something like this, I mean, did you follow the pros or did you say, here, look what I got a rabbit here. What do you think?
No, she kept me on task. She wanted the rabbit. I do my best with the rabbit. Sometimes it wasn't the rabbit she wanted, so we'd do another one.
I was going to say, I mean, but the inspiration of doing this for her must have been special for you.
Well, we've collaborated before with some children's books that she has written and I've illustrated. So this was pretty special, and the people that put it together obviously did a great job. I mean, the cover, the quality of the page is pretty spectacular.
And we should mention the family connection here.
Oh yes, this is my father-in-law.
Yes. So a family job here and got everything done. When you wrote the book, wrote the prose, did they write themselves? Were you on the trip? How did you come
Actually,
up with this?
my family loves to spend time on the Verde, and so a couple of times I was up there and literally sitting under a beautiful cottonwood, just inspired to write about the animals and plants that we had seen, and it really is inspired by the Verde.
Yeah, and once you see the book now, you look at the book and you say, that's it. That's what I was thinking.
There we are.
Yeah, but is this pretty much how you thought it would turn out?
I think it is, yes. And it was really fun to use some of Jim's illustrations of a family spending time on the river because my boys and my husband and I love to be there. And so we can kind of see ourselves in the scene.
Yeah. And again, pictures followed prose sometimes and sometimes not?
Exactly. Like I said, she's the author, so
yes.
I had to follow her lead.
We should mention the heron, though. He had this gorgeous illustration of a heron, or I should say painting, and we made sure that it was in the book. And it's I think one of the few 2-page spreads of an animal in the book.
That's fantastic. And I asked her if the book came out the way she expected. Did the book come out the way you expected?
Much better.
Yes.
And like I said, the people that put this thing together were exceptional, and they didn't spare any expense on the paper, the quality of the cover, back. Mm-hmm. And I was really impressed. Like I said, we've done some books before, and they were nice. This one is exceptional.
Yeah, and this was published by the Friends of the Verde Valley,
yes,
true?
Friends of the Verde River. They're the
yes.
publisher, and when this book sells, it benefits the river. So their programs do a lot to help conserve the Verde and help clean it up and provide for the animals and plants and people that depend on the river.
And I understand that school children in the Verde Valley somehow are involved here as well?
Yes, they're giving away 500 copies to schools and libraries in the Verde watershed.
Oh,
so it's a beautiful thing that they're able to give that gift, and that was from a grant.
And okay, very good. And what kind of response have you had so far? How long has the book been out?
Well, it came out in the fall of last year,
yes.
And I'm visiting 13 libraries, I believe, this fall
wow.
to read to the kids and families in the areas.
Yeah.
Tell them about the Library of Congress.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
so
I was going to get to that, but please do. No, please do.
It was chosen to be on the Great Reads from Great Places list with Library of Congress, and it's going to represent the Arizona Picture Book for 2024.
Isn't that something? That must make you feel awful proud.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah. Do you have another book in mind already? You've done some other books, too.
Yeah,
right?
I have. I'm working on one about Coatimundi, a little Arizona creature that people often don't know about. You think
Yes.
of them when you think of Costa Rica, but they actually live here in Arizona too.
Is you know who going to do some illustrations? for
Probably,
that?
if I can talk him into it.
I haven't heard anything about
Yeah,
it.
yeah. You're still,
I'm getting ready.
still in negotiations,
Yeah.
right? How did you get involved with art? Because I seem to remember you getting involved in sports, not art.
Right. Well, my background was in sports. I played basketball for a long time professionally, and then we started Sport Court of Arizona, which we ran for a long, long time. With her husband and her, what is Jimmy?
Brother-in-law.
Your brother-in-law, right? Yeah. So I knew I was reaching retirement age, and I needed something to do, and I'd always had something about art in me. And so I started taking some lessons, and it just took off from there. And that was about 15 years ago.
So,
Signature member of the Watercolor Association.
really,
too,
yeah,
National
because watercolor, that's a very different medium, isn't it?
I don't know anything different. I've heard that before, that people say it's the most difficult, but I haven't tried anything else.
Yeah, yeah. But you always knew, bubbling under the, you're shooting hoops and you're going, I'd rather be drawing.
I hadn't thought about that, but I think I'd rather be shooting hoops.
In this day and age,
I noticed the salaries of some
I
of
was going to
these
say,
guys.
you just missed it by that much. This is a great success. Congratulations on this, and it must make you feel proud to have the book. I mean, I ask authors this all the time. When you hold the book, it's just something special, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah, and especially getting to work with my father-in-law
Yeah,
on something
yeah.
like this and benefit Arizona.
It's good all around. Special
Yes.
for you to hold a book too.
Yeah, she lets me sometimes.
Well, congratulations
Thank
to you
you.
both. Thanks for joining us, Steve. Thanks for
Appreciate it.
sharing your story.